What's up guys, Xuses here. Hope you're all having an awesome day because I have something really special to share with you today, and I'm actually super happy to be making this video because I know it's going to help a lot of you guys out. If you're serious about fighting games and tired of losing matches because of lag, if you're like me and you're always looking for the best possible online connections and looking for an option to avoid laggy players, then I highly recommend you watch this video to the end because I can guarantee it will change the way you play online games forever. Before I get into the review, I just want to point out that this video is sponsored by Netduma. I was literally on the verge of buying one, but I then received an email where Netduma told me that they would send me one and all I had to do was give an honest and unbiased review. So if I want, I could literally bash this router, because it's not like I'm being paid by them or anything like that. I'm just here to give you guys an honest review, so with that said, hopefully you'll find the information in this video useful, and let's get into it. Recently, I've been getting kind of frustrated with people's connections. I know it's not really them, but how the matchmaking systems work in fighting games, but still, it really annoys me to the point where I no longer want to play the game. I love Marvel 3, but I can't play it because my only means of playing it is online, and well, everybody knows how bad online is on that game. So in the middle of all this frustration, I remembered a video from Maximilian where he was talking about a router which fixed all problems relating to lag. At the time of watching that video, I never really thought much of it. I guess you could say I wasn't really that convinced, but after doing my own research, I quickly realized that this was the solution to my problems. I'm of course talking about the Netduma R1 gaming router. Think about all the problems modern games have with connections and lag, and this thing fixes all of that and more. How many times are you searching for a 5-bar connection on Street Fighter 5 and it gives you someone in another country with a 3-bar connection? How many times are you playing a shooter like COD and instead of everyone having green bar connections, there's all kinds of yellow and reds? The Netduma fixes all of these problems, so pay attention to what I'm about to show you because I promise you this will change the way you play multiplayer games forever. Let me start off with one of the most amazing features the Netduma provides. The ability to see what kind of people you connect to and where they are located in the world. You see, we're heading into 2017 and everyone has broadband and sufficient download and upload to play online, but the matchmaking systems in modern fighting games are so terrible that they're pairing us with people who are really far away. This is the main cause for online lag. Playing someone 5 countries away from you or living in the west coast and being paired with someone in the east isn't going to give you the best possible gaming experience. Check this out though. So I'm currently here. I could set my Geo-filter radius so small that I can force the game to find people only in the UK. This will automatically block all connections from outside of my circle from connecting to me. All of those yellow triangles that you're seeing, that's people that would have had a chance to connect with me, but the Netduma is blocking them from ruining my online experience. You will also notice that there's a slider that allows you to set the maximum ping. The way this works is, it allows you to find people from outside of your radius who might have a good connection. Netduma doesn't want you to miss out on potential good connections outside of your search zone, so if you set it to 0, which is what I recommend, with strict mode on, you'll only ever find people inside your Geo-filter. But by setting it to something like 50, 60 or 70, you may find the occasional person outside of your search zone. If you're having a tough time finding people, then search with the ping assist on, otherwise just leave it at 0. Alright guys, so I thought I'd just give you like a real-time representation of how this works. So this is me right now, and I've kind of set the radius to 630 miles. You can switch it to kilometers up here if you want, just by clicking here. So as you can see, it's actually found someone within the radius that I'm searching for, kind of like on the eastern part of Germany. And this is how I like it, you know, I don't like to play people who are further out than Germany. So I've blocked off Spain, I've blocked off Italy, I've blocked off Poland, Austria, Czech Republic. I've definitely blocked off Turkey. I mean, look how far Turkey is. When I'm searching for 4 or 5 bar connections, there's no reason why I'm over here and the game should be matching me with people this far away. So what it's doing right now is it's basically trying to connect to this person right here. And there you go. Guaranteed 5-bar connection. Now I can tell you right now, before this even loads, this is 100% someone from Germany. Just wait for his flag to appear. And it says he's like 574 miles away, which is pretty good. so the connection is going to be absolutely flawless. I could even check his ping by clicking the ping right here. There you go. So he has a really good ping. It's around 26, 23. Anything under 40, anything under 50 is pretty good in Street Fighter 5. And that's pretty much how it works, guys. How many times have you seen a streamer complain about lag because he's living in the UK and being forced to play someone all the way over in Russia or Turkey? Well, that's not a problem anymore. Let me scroll down a bit, because here's another crazy feature that some of you may find very useful. The deny and allow section here lets me block people who I don't want to connect to. Let's say you live in Florida and you set your circle to match you up with people only from Florida, but there's this one guy who either has a really bad connection or he's always downloading suspicious material and causing your matches to lag. You can then add him to the block list and never connect to him ever again. Let's say for example that you hate online camis or online Kens. You're always losing to this one cami player who you consider to be a scrub or whatever. This person is getting on your nerves and the game keeps on matching you up with him, and he keeps on taking your points. Technically, you could block him and never have to play him again. I'm not saying this is what you should purchase the Netduma for, but I'm just letting you know that there's a lot of things you can do with this router because you're given all these tools that no game developer will ever give you. You can turn these features on and off with a single click. There's absolutely nothing complicated about what you're seeing here. Anyone can do this, and I should probably take the time to mention that the interface for the entire control panel is very easy to use. So credit to Netduma for making it simple but effective. Here's what I recommend. If you're searching for ranked matches, you're going to want the best possible connections, so that's when I'd suggest to turn on the Geo-filter. If you're playing casuals, friendlies or battle lounge matches with your friends across the globe or in another country, just turn it off. This thing has a whole bunch of cool stuff. Here's another one. Are you living in a place that has 1 million people connected to your Wi-Fi, with everyone hogging your internet and slowing you down? You can literally prioritize everything that is connected to the internet, so if you want, you can give the majority of the bandwidth to your PS4 or Xbox and ensure your family members never cause you to lag ever again. The Netduma also provides a VPN service that basically prevents people from DDoSing you, which is extremely useful if you're a YouTuber or Twitch streamer. The last thing you want is a troll preventing you from going online. VPNs can be very annoying and frustrating to set up, but the Netduma does a great job at making this really simple. The interface also has a network monitor that shows all the data usage of all the devices connected to the internet. So if your sister's laptop is taking up too much of your download speed, you can head on over to the congestion control tab and, like a sneaky ninja, give her laptop even less bandwidth priority to ensure it doesn't cause you to lag online. To be honest guys, this thing is just amazing. It has so many more features such as a strong Wi-Fi signal and 4GB Ethernet ports. No one ever talks about this, but this is really important to me. Too many ISPs are scamming their customers and forcing them to pay anywhere between $150 to $200 for a router that only has 1 or 2GB ports, but Netduma gives you 4. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of other really cool features, so don't forget to check the link in the description box, because the official website does a great job at explaining them even better. It doesn't matter if you're a casual player looking for good online connections, or a pro player who is going to compete in next year's Capcom Pro Tour. The online scene is a perfect place to not only enjoy the game but also to be used as a practice ground. Some of the best players in the world practice religiously online, and only the Netduma can ensure that you're getting the best possible connections. No review is ever complete without some cons, and to be honest, the only downside I can think of is probably the price. It could be a little cheaper, but when you think about how much money people spend on fight sticks, which don't give you any advantage whatsoever, making a one-time purchase to improve your online play significantly on all platforms including PC, that's a no-brainer. I should probably also mention that the Netduma is compatible with all connection/internet providers worldwide. Just connect the Netduma to your existing modem or router and then connect all devices to your Netduma. That's it, and you're good to go. They also say on their Twitter that they have 1 to 2 days delivery worldwide, which is pretty cool. They're also nice enough to provide you with the correct power cable for your country for free. Their customer service is really good guys, and this is something I value very highly. I emailed them just to test it out and they got back to me within 2 hours. With Christmas being just around the corner, I can't think of a better gift. If you know someone who is a serious online gamer, a family member or perhaps a friend, you should seriously consider this item. As Netduma states on their website, this is the only router in the world that was designed to fix lag, specifically built for gamers. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer them. I personally can't wait for 2017. With a new Marvel game coming out and all the craziness that game will have, I'm so excited in knowing that I'm going to finally have smooth Marvel matches online. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like my shit, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.